Hello, my name is Sherman Riley. I work for Johnson & Johnson. My job title is Manufacturing Engineering Technical Lead. I've been with Johnson & Johnson now for 5 years. I went to school at Florida State University. My degree is in industrial engineering. I'm from a little small town in Florida called Live Oak, Florida. Has one red light, a couple of caution lights, so I grew up in what we call a village. It wasn't just mom and dad giving me discipline or encouragement. It was the village as well. It was my Sunday school teacher. It was my math teacher. It was my friend's father that gave me discipline, encouragement, and helped me to know that I could make it in life. My dad is a pastor, so that was my very first mentor. And being able to have a father figure that was a pastor that instilled faith-based Christian values for myself. There were also other mentors that were around me as well growing up. One in particular is Dr. Tommy Randolph, which is a medical doctor. The way that he cured himself, the way that he talked, the way that he was very professional played a very significant part on how I wanted to shape myself. And so this was very important because now I take those same values and I apply it to being a mentor and mentoring other young kids by being able to understand the learnings that I had as a young man and being able to apply some of those similar characteristics now to other students. When I was 8 years old, I always knew I wanted to be an engineer because I would always take things apart, put them back together. I was always intrigued with how things worked. And so in school, I focused on math and science. And when I got to college, I also focused on math and science. Got a chance to be able to go into a manufacturing facility to look at how products were made. And so this was very interesting for me. And so this is how I decided I wanted to be an industrial engineer. So I majored in industrial engineering at Florida State University. College was a great experience. Got to live in the dorm on college, got to meet friends. One of the most valuable things in college was making sure that I connected with the right people, the right resources, made sure that I was around like-minded people that wanted to do and go the same places as myself. In Florida State University, one of the most challenging things that I went through is that I had a kid my sophomore year. Didn't really plan this or expect it, but I had a kid my sophomore year and had the full rigorous course of 15 credit hours every semester, working 40 hours a week at a bed brass, at a waterbed store. And so being able to work full-time, being able to go to school full-time, and then also have a kid was very challenging. And so one of the things I'm most proud about today is being able to overcome a challenging obstacle in my life and be able to maintain or obtain one of my goals in life. So here at Johnson & Johnson, my day starts very early in manufacturing. With manufacturing, it's a 24-hour, 7 days a week. Because in an industrial engineer, what we do is we look at how can we eliminate waste, how can we make the product more efficient. And so my job is really understanding what are the things that's causing us issues throughout the day and what can we put in place so that we can make more product, safety, quality, and more volume. So typically I'm in the mornings between 6:30 and 7. The very first thing I do, I'm reviewing previous day KPI or key performance indicators, the data to understand performance. Next, I'm on the production floor speaking with our technicians on understanding what are some of the things, what are some of the challenges that they're going through. Also visiting the data and looking at, speaking with the technicians to determine what can we do, what plan can we put together. Yes, this job is technical, but also having the soft people skills is important as well. And so one of the things I wish I would have done is taken some psychology classes that helped me deal with more people, because now I'm managing people, supporting people, and so those classes would have been able to help me manage those people. In order to be successful in this career, you need to be able to have the technical background to understand the processes and the systems, as well as being able to have the soft people skills to be able to build a relationship with people, because you're working with people in order to give them all the resources and the tools that they need to be able to make this product and produce the volume. So with the AccuView contact lenses and the advancement of technologies, we used to have one manufacturing floor, 55 people on a production line. When you think of technology back in the day, you would always think of it as dark, dirty, a lot of manual processes. Today on our manufacturing line, we have 4 technicians. So with math and science, geometry is very important in terms of angles and having the right mathematical equations to be able to help make products. Also too with the science, the chemistry, the physics, being able to have that background definitely helps with the process and understanding how the product is made from a raw material to a finished good product. Welcome to the manufacturing floor where we're making and producing the AccuView contact lenses. So here we're at the automated lens inspection. This is a camera system that takes and then looks at every single contact lens and determines whether or not it's a defect. Some of the defects may be a missing lens, maybe a hole, and so that camera is looking down at every single contact lens. And if there is a defect, then we have a end of arm tool, which is a system that will reject that contact lens, and then all of our good contact lenses move forward in the process. And so as a customer, it's very important that the quality is very high, and so we want all of our contact lenses to have high quality product, and so we're using the special automated lens inspection camera to ensure that the quality of our lens is good.